20 traits of a trustworthy person, how to know if you should trust him. Determining whether or not you can trust someone isn't always easy. Nothing is worse than letting someone into your life, only to find out that they've betrayed your trust and let you down. Here are 20 traits of a trustworthy person. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. 1. They are consistent. A trustworthy person will use roughly the same behavior and language in any situation. They have the self-control to maintain character and follow through on what they say they'll do, even when they are tempted to walk it back. They won't wear different masks or pretend there's someone there not just to impress. Switching gears comes from having learned reliable new information, not from self-serving whims. What's more, what they say matches what you hear from others. 2. They show compassion and humility. Both these traits demonstrate that the person can think of others well and doesn't consider themselves as more important than anyone else. Because they are more outwardly focused, they're less likely to step on your toes or betray you to get something they need or want. 3. They respect boundaries. Trustworthy individuals don't try to impose their will on others because they don't feel the need to control those around them. They avoid bullying and acknowledge that no means no. 4. They compromise and don't expect something for nothing. Small sacrifices show that the individual recognizes that trust is a two-way street. They're willing to give a little to get something back later. And if they do ask for something, they're sure to demonstrate the value of their request. 5. They're relaxed, and so are you. A person who is faking it and who is more likely to behave in shady ways usually will display some signs of anxiety, such as agitated body language. If the person seems at ease, they likely have nothing to hide and are being honest and open with you. You'll likely feel calm, too, because you won't be subconsciously picking up on and mirroring back negative cues. 6. They are respectful when it comes to time. Trustworthy people do their best not to be late or cancel plans at the last minute because they know doing so inconveniences you and violates promises. They won't try to rush or drag things out for their own benefit. 7. They show gratitude. Trustworthy individuals are willing to admit they can't do it all alone and value teamwork. They give credit where it's due, even if it means they don't advance as quickly or shine as much themselves. 8. They give up all the facts, even if it hurts. Truth and transparency matters to trustworthy people. They won't lie by omission or fudge data. They will give up even the information that could put their reputation at risk or create conflict, believing that those conflicts can be solved with good empathy and communication. 9. They confide in you. Confiding in someone, exposing faults and all, involves a certain amount of vulnerability. So when someone confides in you, it demonstrates that the individual already trusts you and that they want you to be open with them, too. I trust you will subscribe to our channel. 10. They aren't materialistic or desperate for money. While there's zero wrong with having nice things, trustworthy people don't put stuff ahead of people. They're willing to give up what they have or could have to help. Financial stability facilitates trust because it reduces the temptation to treat others poorly out of the need for self-preservation. 11. They're right a lot. Because trustworthy people value truth, they are willing to do their homework. They do the research that leads to verifiable conclusions, so they have a track record of having the right answer. 12. They skip the water cooler gossip. Trustworthy individuals don't like to make assumptions about anything or anybody. They prefer to get information from the source and to let the source speak for themselves. They avoid rumors because they know that rumors usually include negativity that tears people down instead of building them up. When they do talk, their language is empowering and respectful. 13. They're learners. Individuals who are worth your trust know they don't have all the answers. They look for ways to learn and improve themselves constantly, and through that process, they're willing to share the resources and facts they find. If you are willing to learn, then subscribe to our channel to receive such videos every week. 14. You know who they're connected to and they try to connect you. Both these elements show that the other person sees you as important. They want you to be part of their regular social group and meet the people you need to succeed. Others can affirm or contradict what you know about the individual, too. Subsequently, the more people the individual introduces you to, the more likely it is that they're not hiding who they are. 15. They're there for you and others. Trustworthy people will listen to and support you even when they don't need something from you. They do their best to be available to help, whatever you might be going through. Do you really want to support me? Then like and subscribe to our channel. 15. See if they trust others. People who are easily suspicious of others are the very same people you may not want to give your trust to. This was suggested by a recent study of the behavior of online video game players. The study found that those who were happy to cooperate and rely on other players were less likely to double-cross their partners in a game. In other words, trust is a two-way street. 16. They never open up. After few meetings, a typical person usually opens up and starts talking about their problems. People who open up are usually trustworthy people since no one exposes themselves easily to their enemies. Beware of those who never open up to you. 17. They gossip a lot. Most people gossip to a certain extent. But if someone gossips about people all the time, then probably that person will also gossip about you when they have the chance. 18. Their actions speak for themselves. When someone is constantly making excuses for their behavior or justifying their actions in retrospect, they are raising a huge red flag. Trustworthy people don't leave room for explanations or doubts, their actions simply speak for themselves. They do what they say they'll do, and they explain any misunderstandings or inconsistencies as they arise, not after they've been caught red-handed in a lie. 19. You see them lie to others. Hearing someone lie to others is never a good sign, and although it's easy to believe you are the exception, that is rarely the case. If they will lie to other people, what is stopping them from lying to you? 20. They brag a lot. Someone who boasts a lot is likely exaggerating the truth, trying to cover up some inadequacy, or is trying to prove something. Although having the need to prove something doesn't automatically make someone untrustworthy, it should raise some red flags and make you ask yourself, why do they have such a hard time being vulnerable and authentic, she says. What are they trying to hide? Conclusion. Although we shouldn't walk around suspicious of everyone we meet, it's essential to have a basic understanding of the types of people who tend to be generally untrustworthy. If you enjoyed our video, please like, share and subscribe and hit the bell notification to the first to receive our next educative videos, and please consider watching our next video on your screen or visit our playlist for more educational, self-development and relationship tips videos, and don't forget to share our videos as well. Thank you.